Let me in, man. There's some weird shit going on out here.
All right, so let me talk about Sinners. Sinners is a movie by Ryan Coogler who stars Michael B. Jordan, who is two twins, Smoking Stack, that actually go back to Mississippi from Chicago to start a brand new juke joint, and just shenanigans and all hell raised loose. And I absolutely loved every minute of it. Now, this is a non-spoiler review. I'm not gonna spoil anything because that'd be absolutely ridiculous, because this is one of those movies that you have to see for yourself. Let me explain why you gotta see this for yourself. For one, the main theme to me of this movie is the music. If you listen to the aspects of blues from the 1920s, 30s, all the way up into modern day music, it has a particular theme in it, and that theme has always been the black struggle. And for me, that is the main theme of this music. Not to spoil anything, but man, the music in this movie, even some of the stuff that you would never think that you'll be bopping to in this film, you're most definitely bopping to. But this is not a musical, this ain't Grease, but the music is a key factor and a key focal point, if you're really paying attention, of this movie. Now, there's so many standout performances. I'm going to give all my standout performances to the entire cast. One of the things that I would not take away from is in this movie, like I would in other movies, is the supporting characters, because the supporting characters in this particular movie is just as big as the main character, which is Michael B. Jordan playing Smoking Stack's two twins that is from Mississippi, that went to Chicago, did some things, came back, and is getting ready to start a juke joint down there. And like I said, there is so many just standout performances. You watch this movie, you're not just hooked on just the main character or the main antagonist. You're actually hooked on everybody that's in this movie. Absolutely, positively loved every minute of it. Now, what I will say is this, is that this is one of those movies that starts off as a slow burn. Now, you really kind of have to pay attention to everything that is going on in the movie to be able to understand at the very end what is going on, which there's two post-credit scenes. So make sure to stay at least for the first credit scene. If you don't stay for the second one, because I had a lot of people in my movie theater just walk the hell out, and I'm like, y'all know it's the second post-credit scene, you know, but I will just say, make sure you at least stay for the first post-credit scene. That's the most important one. And man, when I tell you, there is so much to this movie, especially that post-credit scene, that it literally brings out the feels. I wasn't crying, but there were people in my movie theater that was. That's how impactful this movie was. Now, I will say that this is really a different take on horror. This particular type of horror was not focused on the monsters. It was really focused on the atmosphere and why the monsters are there. And I think that takes a different twist and spin, especially to the vampire genre. Because one of my favorite vampire movies is The Lost Boys, Interview with a Vampire, Bram Stoker's Dracula. I could go on and on about vampire movies because I'm a big vampire movie fan. And where this actually gives me a little bit of vibes, Demon Knights, because it has that elements of Demon Knight and what Ryan Coogler is doing in this particular movie. When I tell you that this is actually the wheelhouse I feel like Ryan Coogler should be in. It's an original story. This is something that he could be able to build off of. You could actually make a whole entire movie universe off of this. And this actually proves that Marvel dropped the ball when they could have gave Ryan Coogler Blade and decided to do what kind of, Black Panther 3, instead. With that being said, I like the fact that he's creating original characters and doing original stories. And I want to see more of this universe my personal opinion, I think that this is an excellent start. This is something that you can literally see, you know, being a independent comic book. That's how good this is. But I also feel like that once you start expanding this universe and have Ryan Coogler on this could be something of a big entire franchise we haven't seen to the height since Twilight, as far as vampire movie franchise, if you want to put it in that way. I would make most definitely, like, honestly, I give this movie 5 out of 5 stars. And the reason why I give this movie 5 out of 5 stars, because for one, it's never boring. Even when you have a slow burn at the beginning before you get to all of the shenanigans and stuff that's going on, there is so much character development with everyone. Not just the main protagonist, not just with the main antagonist, but every side character has their own structure and own character development that you start seeing along the way of this film. And it gives a beautiful, beautiful send-off to everything that music has done for us since slavery, since before slavery, all the way up into modern day. This was a chef's kiss when you start talking about just the music alone, especially if you ever seen the painting that's hanging up at Good Times. I'm trying to tell you, it's an inspiration for here. So I'm not trying to spoil anything. I didn't even give each individual characters and normally stuff that I would do. I'm kind of a day late doing this because I actually watched the movie on Friday as it's recording. It is now Sunday Easter, so I had to rest because I'm tired. But I want to know what you guys think. Like I said, non-spoiler review, vampires doing vampire things. The antagonist was great. And actually, he wrote them so well because it's not what you expect. Okay, let me just say this. Just because it's set in a post or let me see, we're talking about in Jim Crow era, in America, Jim Crow era America, it does not play into Jim Crow era themes that you would think. It's not just, people were being evil because of racism. That's not the key. That's not it. And I think that is the biggest, because I'm honestly, sometimes you get tired of us, getting beat up by the white man and, and all of this stuff in modern movies. Sometimes that gets tiring. It has it, but it's not the theme of the movie. It is so much more than that. And that's why I could give Ryan Coogler his props at when it comes to this movie. So my thing is, have you seen it? What did you guys think about it? Put it in the comment section below and tell me what you guys think. But again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell notification so you can never, ever, ever miss one of my videos. Again, until next time, I'm going to holler at you guys later. Peace and vibe high. Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over?
What?
Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself.